Dave Inks. I build and design water striders. I want to show you how to put them together and a few tricks I've learned. The whole package comes in a nice backpacking bag that's a dry bag. It weighs about 18 pounds. So let me pull it out of here. It'll fit in the trunk of your car. It's easy to handle. These clips hook it on the back of the boat, so you take this dry bag with you with all your gear. It's safe and comfortable. So I'll open it up and show you a few things to do. I always roll the bag up to the back, and that way if it's raining, the water doesn't get in your bag if you don't roll it up tight. But it's easy to handle. I just pick it up like this, dump everything out. I have my life vest. It's the law in lots of places. Always carry my patch kit. And the oars come in a nice, convenient bag. The oars are 3-piece, heavy duty. I've never broken one or bent one. It has its own pump. We use the K pump. It has extra parts and gaskets. No hose, no adapter, and it floats. And it lays right beside you in your boat, so you always have it if you need air. You just put it in like this. Each water strider comes with a roll-up strap that's got nice buckles, clips real easy. And you unroll your boat. Try to pay attention on how it's unrolled so you can roll it back up properly. It's nice to have it as small as possible so you can get it back in the bag. The boat inflated is 92 inches long and 49 inches wide. This keeps it under 8 feet for some states where it doesn't have to have a license. Okay, when you take the strap off, the first thing you do is extend it and clip it around the handle next to the valves, the air valves. Okay, the water strider has 3 air valves. When the valve is depressed, it's open. It lets the air out. When I roll the boat up, I make sure all 3 valves are open so that when you roll it up, the air comes out. When you get ready to use the K100 pump, you have to close the valve. And that's a matter of pushing in, turning a quarter turn, and it snaps up. Now it's closed. And you can pump it up. Before you start pumping with your K100, you close the valves. They're open so the air comes out. And then these are Hockley-Roberts valves. You push down, turn a quarter turn, and it snaps up. Now it's closed. There's 3 of these valves. Twist a quarter turn, it snaps shut, and it's ready to put air in it. If it's hard to twist, pull it a little bit. Okay, when you want to pump your boat up with the K100, you just put it over the valve, make sure the pin is up, and just apply air. How much air are you going to put in it? About 3 pounds. And 3 pounds is when it just barely dents with your finger. That's 3 pounds. If you get a little harder than that, it doesn't matter. All you have to do to let air out is push down on the valve stem. and air will come out. The air ride seat, the inflatable floor, is easy to fill. If it's too hard, just reach back, let a little air out so you're comfortable when you sit down on it. If it's too hard, you'll roll around a little bit. So it's nice to have this seat about 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds. Okay, we're going to install the oars. The oars go on the spindle. You take the net off. And it's got a string so you don't lose it. And the oars are 3-piece. You can stick them together, push this pin down, snap it in the hole. You want to hear it click. Like that. The handle goes here. And when you see this black residue from extensive use, clean them off once in a while. It fits better. Then you stick it on the spindle, wiggle it around a little bit, take the oar nut and twist it on. It should spin nice and free. You want the handles to always face forward. The way to use your oars is just reach ahead of the oar lock, grab it carefully, simply, and twist your wrist. It just flips right up, your hand will slide up, and you're ready to row. So when you get ready to row, you put your feet against the foot strap, reach over, a simple wrist flick, you're in the water, ready to go. So, one thing that a lot of guys do, they leave the oar in the water. Don't do that, ever. You're either rowing or your oar is flat to the side of the boat like that. And keep the handles forward because you can see how quick I'm in the water and I can move really quick. If you have it back here with the blade in the front, you'll come around, hang up in your shirt or your jacket, and you're going to hit what you didn't want to hit. Not good for you. Okay, when you're floating down the river or out in the lake, you can put your feet against the foot strap. Don't put them on top of the foot strap. It takes too long to get your foot down and it might get tangled up. So about at your big toe joint or at your arch. And you want your knees to be straight. You don't want them up like this. So you can adjust your backrest. You can pull it forward or you can loosen it and slide it back. So get it to where you're comfortable and your feet are down and your heels are below your butt. That takes the pelvic tilt out of your back, lower back, and makes it much more comfortable. If you're fly fishing, you undo the stripping apron and it comes right across the boat, velcros down. It has little wind troughs in it and it has a 36-inch ruler on it. The wind troughs are designed so things don't fall off and go into the water. When you get done using your stripping apron and you're going to get out, just lift up on the tabs. They're adjustable. And just roll it up nice and neat and tight. And tie it with a bow, just like tying your shoes. Just a nice little overhand knot with a bow. Now it's out of the way and neat. There's one other thing. When you put this oar on, I designed a strap. And I tie the oar nut to the strap. And it goes on before the oar does. That way, if you tear this loose, you're not going to lose it. It's secure. If you don't have it tied on, you'll lose it. And you'll be buying another one from me. But when I ship the boat, all this is done. Everything is assembled. All you have to do is close the valves and put the air in, you're ready to float. Okay, if you're going to carry your rod sometimes you might carry two rods. There's a convenient equipment strap on each side of the boat. All you got to do is put your rod in the case, snap this clip, pull it up tight, now your rod's safe. And if you're left-handed or you want it on the other side, there's another one on the other side. And this is also handy for attaching other items so you don't lose them. Your boat strap was put on the handle. I use a measure net, the large, and I clip it to the boat strap. Now if it falls overboard, I don't lose it. And it's always there where I need it. And when you get a measure net, I keep my hemostats clipped in the inside. And it also has a calibrated measuring device that tells you 10 and 8 is 18 inches long. You want to take the hook out, your hemostats are right there. Bing, out comes the hook, back on there, clip, and it's safe. And you can just throw it in the back of the boat. Okay, when you're going down the river or out in the lake and you want to row, you want to put your rod away. The safest thing to do is to stick the reel right behind your backrest strap and lay the rod down. It's hooked in, it won't come out, and it's safe. If you want to fish, you just pick it up and take it out and it's ready to fish. Okay, my new backrest has a lot of features that are very helpful. You can put your water bottle right in the pocket right here. You can strap on your raincoat across the bottom so it's always with you. You can put your lunch in here and other items you want, and it's always with you. Now you'll notice there's some D-rings on it where you can clip your nippers and various items you want to have right at your hand. So everything is convenient. Very important that it's convenient. It's adjustable for any leg length. You know, if you're a 28-inch inseam, it pulls forward. If you're a 36-inch inseam, it slides back. So your knees are always straight, your heels are below your butt. Now, let's say you like to park the boat and hike. I don't ever do that because I bought the boat to use and sit in. It's more comfortable. But this will go around your waist and it's like a fanny pack. You got your lunch, you got your tackle, you got your water bottle with you. And when you come back, you can just snap it on the D-ring and it's ready to go again. So it's got a special use. It stays on the boat at all times, and all you got to do is lay it flat and roll it up. Water Strider has 12 D-rings on it, and they're all stainless steel, heavy duty. They never corrode, and they have a good purpose. The front D-ring is used to pull your boat or roll it up. It's just a way of picking the boat up and handling it. In front of your foot strap is another pair of D-rings, and I have some little carabiners on there. If I'm camping and floating, you can put your bag on the front, put two straps around to the front D-ring, and you can carry your load right there. Tent, food, and sleeping bag. Enough to keep you out 30 days if you want. As we come around from the foot strap, you'll see two D-rings on the handle assembly. Make sure your backrest is always on the front D-ring. The back D-ring is a place where you can tie a cargo bag down again. The backpack is an 80-liter bag. It's got clips on it that clip right on the two back D-rings right here. So it's not going to get away from you. Then you can put a rope on there and come across and rope on here and come across, and now it won't flip out like this. You can also just put your bag in sideways like this if you're long-legged and need more room. It's a common dog leash, and it's always on my boat. I just lay it in the back and roll it up. But if I want to walk up the river and pull the boat, I just hang on to the dog leash. The easier you pull on it, the better it is. If you pull hard, it bites into the water. If you just pull easy, it floats right on top. The boat is very light and very easy to pull in fast water. Here's a tip I want to tell you about. I have learned the hard way. When you get out of your boat, tie it to a tree. I even put a big boulder on this air ride seat, because if the wind comes up, which it often does, it'll blow the boat away and you'll be in trouble. So this leash, I put it around a root and I tie it tight. And that way when you get up in the morning, your boat's still there. And it's really important. We use helicopters and fly in the backcountry in New Zealand, Alaska, Chile, all over the world. And if you lose your boat, you know, you're going to have to walk out. And a lot of these places don't even have trails. They're really wilderness experiences. And it's a joy, but just make sure you tie your boat. I've lost several. Having too much fun. Well, I hope these tips will help you enjoy your boat more. You know, if you have any questions, you can call me anytime. My cell phone's always right in my pocket, right there. While you're on the site, you know, go to the shopping center and look at the products. You'll find some of them you will need. These are specialized products designed by me mostly, and they have a purpose. Some places you don't need everything, but some of the stuff you'll want to use. It's like this soft rod case. It's designed to hold 2-piece, 3-piece, and 4-piece fly rods. And it's very convenient. Even if you're walking and hiking, you don't get your rod stuck in the bushes and break the tip. So, and it straps on the boat and it's very comfortable. You know, I have air pumps that pump the boat up and shuts off automatically. When you get old like me, it's wonderful. I use one of those pumps all the time. If you have questions, you know, please feel free to call me any time of the day or night. I'm either on the water fishing, having a good time with my boat, or I'm in bed trying to recuperate.